Hello everyone, I'm Greg Look, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 54 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's Mods, where we finally managed to make zinc as far as I... No, sorry, not zinc, brass, right? Or did we just make bronze? No, that's brass, okay. For some reason that looked like bronze to me, but I guess those icons are somewhat similar. Yeah, bronze and brass, okay. So bronze is just a little more orangey, a little more colorful. Well, let's get these up to the production area. And this is just nickel or zinc or something. Zinc. That's fine. Oops, we are built. So I know our production of this isn't really that big, but shouldn't we be getting more than this? Well, we're just limited on the zinc ore, I guess. I guess that makes sense. Because zinc we are just producing as a byproduct of something out here, as I remember. Yeah, this stuff. Some from slag slurry. Okie dokie. It's been a couple of days since I recorded the last episode, so that's why I'm just trying to remember stuff. Please bear with me. So we don't have a lot of zinc production. We can probably do something about that. I mean, we could just mine some more and... That's nickel. Well, we can get zinc from all of these, it seems. No, not from this, okay. And not from this. But these two we can get zinc from if we want to do some more advanced sorting, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna look into that right now, just because I'm curious. So we can't really crush it in any new ways. We could add the extra steps of filtering or sorting or whatever they're called. So we could start doing this flotation stuff and then leaching, which is our plan soon. At least with iron. But we don't just have another recipe here that we can get the zinc from, right? Whoops. No, we cannot. Okay. We would need to at least add the flotation cells for Givolite at least. And bobmonium as well. I thought it said we could get zinc from Saphirite. Why is this red? Then why is it in the recipes of this machine if I can't do it in that? That's weird. Okay. But yeah, there's some mixing of stuff as well later, I guess. Oh, maybe we just haven't unlocked the later recipes, because we can make crystals into something else. Have we looked into that? We have, but have we saved any of those recipes? No. So crystals can be made into purified sapphirite, which we can then sort with zinc. Yeah, okay. So that is why it says that we can get zinc from the sapphirite ore. Ammonium would be a lot easier, it seems, as we just need the flotation stuff. That's worth keeping in mind at least. For now though, let's just continue that and get the brass to the production area. Brass and zinc plate. Unless we should have a look at what sort of output we prioritize here. If we prioritize zinc plate over brass, we do because we smelt that first. Well, that's okay. It should be backed up at some point. We are still getting some in, right? Yes. Nothing has stopped working. Not really. More stone would be nice, but I think we already added all the stone we get. Well, we are still making the stone, of course. But that should be backing up very soon, and then we should get more stone down. For more zinc. Okay. Let's see if we can do something with the brass. I seem to remember that the reason I wanted brass right now was because I wanted to do one of the more advanced iron processing or sorting recipes with crystals, because we had a bit of a shortage of iron. That doesn't seem to be a problem now though, but who knows, it might be again at some point. So what is our shortage now then? Steel. Let's go have a look if we can do anything about that production, because that does come from the iron ore, of course. And all of the iron ore right now is being put into steel. We just don't have a lot of it, it seems. Maybe we just need to expand all of this soon. That does mean that we get more copper as well though. Just want to see some of the outputs from these. So this is the good iron, not so good copper, where we get the most iron from, I mean. And this is where we get most copper from. We are not processing that anyway. We are processing ammonium, of course, but that just gives us tin and silicon. And we are processing the rubite for lead and nickel. We will need to do more about this for aluminium, it seems, because that is the next resource we need. This aluminium is further away, and this is even more advanced processing. And here it's not even possible. Okay. But yeah, we just have too little iron production, right? What is up here? Is it just that we're trying to put the stone on the... Yeah, it is. Okay. So we could get a bit better saturation of these builds if we wanted to use some filter inserters and stuff. Let's keep that in mind. We will redo this at some point, I think. But again, let's go to the production area and actually do something without brass, even if it's just making it into pipe. Did we finish the build? I think we did. Yeah, there's just nothing on it. And we're really just waiting for the sink to start backing up so our brass production can kick in for now. Okay. I need to remember what the goals are here. So this is the first goal, basically, or one of the goals at least, for which we need leaching plants. And that is what we require the brass and the aluminium for. This will give us better iron output, as compared to copper at least, which is something we like. Sure. What else are we thinking about? More advanced smelting? We're just comparing these recipes here, right? Yeah. Oh, these are the ones, of course. So this is what we're doing now. 6 iron ore becomes 12 ingots. No, 12 iron ore becomes 12 ingots. Didn't I say 6? I don't know. It's 1-to-1. And for this more advanced recipe, we get a 1-to-2. Though we do have to add some limestone and some coke. But that's fine. I think. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm not sure if we have these, or have the capability of doing this yet. I think we can do this with the ore processor. Do we have pellet presses yet? We do, if we can make... Oh, we do have clay bricks. So that's the first 2 steps. And then we just smelt the pellets. Oh, it's this we can't do yet. Okay. Let's just have a quick look at this. Okay, that is very advanced, it seems. Oh, wait, what? So I put in the stuff to get manganese cathodes, I guess. Sorry. Oh well. Let's not worry about that one just yet. I think this is something we want to do as well. And what's this? This is just the brass. Yep. Okay. So we actually have completed this. We might need to do more zinc soon, but For now it's done. So what I would like to focus on is either of these really. Also, I just remembered a thought that I have had. We are doing some stuff with steam down here, using just water and electricity to boil it into steam. And over here we are using coke to make steam, to make power. I'm just wondering if this is way more power efficient than this, and in that case we should probably just use boilers to make steam instead of electric boilers. So let's just have a look at that. If we can consume 1.25 megawatts to make, shouldn't it say output? Where is the electric furnace stuff? Not furnace, electric boiler. Is it just up here? No. Water treatment, probably. Yes. Oh, is it because it's a recipe? I should stop pressing tab all the time. I've been affected by other games, it seems. Here they are. Yeah, it is a recipe. Okay. Do we have any of those lying around? I know this is just another distraction and we haven't done anything with the brass, but I just want to have a look at this while I remember. Because yeah, we need aluminium and concrete brick as well for this. Okay. So this, I can make 40 steam every second. And that takes 1.25 megawatts. What is the power density of carbon? Or maybe we should just look at this, I guess. It can consume 3.6 megawatts, so that's 3 times as much as the electric boiler. But then it will output 60 per second. Is it just me or does that sound way less efficient? I mean, can't we just make a eternal loop with just electric boilers, water and steam engines? Now I'm curious. Let's just borrow one of these from the end, or maybe 2. Do we have any of these? Yep. Now, of course, it does need to be primed with some power, and that might be we call it, a downside to this sort of thing. But this will produce steam from water and can put it in to a steam engine. Is this efficient or does it take more power than it delivers? This can output 1.8 megawatts. This can only take part of that. So this should gain on. make us a net positive in power, right? That seems a bit weird. We do need basically 1-to-1 of these. Am I forgetting something here? If this was a net negative, this should just slowly run out of power as it uses more of the steam. But I think it will just happily chug along with this not running a lot of the time. Or maybe that's not true. Now we're not fully satisfied. Apparently. Why is this not running at full output, I wonder? Is it just because we can't consume all of that power? In that case, this should help. These should be able to consume more power than this can produce. Wait, does it need higher temperature? Ah, yeah, it needs higher temperature water to be fully efficient. This can only output 900 kilowatts with the 165 degrees steam at least. So I guess that's a good reason why this is not a good idea. It keeps running though, why is that? Is it just this that will start getting lower and lower on steam now? It does look like it. Yeah, that makes sense. I just want to see it run out entirely. Here we go. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I was just curious. That probably means that we should... Does that mean that we should be making all of our steam with boilers though? I mean, that will take more carbon, of course, but we have plenty of carbon production right here, as long as we have enough coal. Which I don't... Well, we are actually not that great on coal, I guess. Could run out at least. It's just weird that we're putting steam in here from this steam production. That of course would make hotter steam, which we don't really need for anything else than the power production. We could just use boiler once though. I guess that would be most efficient. I think that makes some sort of sense. Enough that I want to do a bit of it. How much can these consume? 60 per second. That is the exact output from these, right? Yep. So we'll need this pipe to come up and around. We will need the boilers. Where are the boilers? Come on. I made 20. That might have been a bit overkill. Now I want these to be opposite of these, or symmetrical to them. Mirrored, I guess. Okay, this will produce a lot of steam, I think. Probably more than a pipe can hold, but now I've done it, so let's go with it. Now they need water. Will we just use the same thing? Sure, why not? Oh, I need my nanobots, of course. Okay. And then we should limit the output from the other setup to only be a top-up setup, I guess. Where are valves? Shouldn't they be with the pipe? Oh, barreling and fluids. Top-up valve. Yes, please. So we will only output steam from here if the output side is less than 80%. But it should be 100% at all times with the production we have now. Unless we run out of carbon, of course. Like, that was just a side thought that I've had. Back to brass, finally. Unless I get distracted again. Which is very likely, I agree. So this area is all reserved for more robots, so we will just do stuff up here, it seems. So we need brass pipe. I just don't remember if we needed the brass for anything right now, if it's just for the flotation or leaching plants. So we nothing directly, but the gear wheels. next level of robots, I guess, is one thing. These guys needs brass and aluminium. Okay, so that is still a question of aluminium then. And that's fine. We do need to work on that. Not a lot of stuff here. And not really a lot of needed stuff here either. Okay, so we can't really do anything with it right now other than just making it pipe, I guess. What have we put all of this into then? Have we put it into some of these machines? I guess so, somewhere. Not sure where though. I'm not gonna go through all of these. I don't think. Oh. But I think we need to start production of... We already have flotation plants, right? Somewhere. Crushers... Sorting... No, apparently we don't. Did we really make overflow valve production? That's a bit overkill, I think, but oh well. Maybe we need to go through all of the possible machines again and start production of more. Because we need stuff for both of our production lines here. So we need pellet presses and ore processors. And we need flotation cells and leaching plants. Okay. So we have a goal. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.